YouTube? Topaz Jace back for another daily review, and this one is to that August Alsina, Drugs, and I'm giving this one the yellow light because simply put, it's not a phenomenal song. Like, nothing about it really stands out at all, but really there's nothing that bad about it either. It's one of those tracks that'll just slip between the cracks that people won't even talk about in the future. Because starting with this premise where he's ultimately comparing the effects of drugs and everything to individual relations that he's having and such, man, it's been done 1,000 times over. Now, he is going about it in a different type of way. See, in the first verse, he's ultimately talking about how he desires to love and he's actually chasing after it, sort of like a dope fiend is chasing after dope. See, that aspect has been done countless times, but yet it's the second verse where he's talking about the breakup was ultimately like a detox to get off of the drug and all of that, dude. That is definitely unique there in its own right, but yet in the grand scheme of things, all of it is ultimately the same. And then when you break down the production, man, it has the same flaws as well. Like, it's not a bad beat at all, man, but yet it's not anything that's going to stand out and be great. But yet the thing that I take from this that I'm pretty happy for is that was just seeing that August Alsina is back, that he's probably going to be dropping more music. And August Alsina has been rather consistent when it comes to dropping quality music, man, so I'm expecting some really good music from him. This just wasn't it. But a quick recap, the positives that I'm taking from this, man, is that this is really a semblance that he's back and making music, and hopefully we'll be getting some quality music in the future. But yet the negatives is it just simply doesn't stand out amongst everything that's been happening in music. Like, this concept has been done a ton of times and it's not that great of a song. But this concludes today's review, man, and now we're going to jump into a brief instrumental from underground producer N7 before we jump into the news and then jump into an article from downloadpads.com. So did you guys hear about the potential next movie that Ice Cube is going to do as far as a biopic, man? It's potentially going to be Bone Thugs and Harmony, and you know, that would be dope. Like, that has the potential to be doper than NWA, to keep it 100 with you. Like, that's one thing I'm definitely interested in seeing happen. But nothing is really set in stone here, man. Like, quite honestly, this could just be the rumor mill happening, dude. But hopefully it's real. Hopefully this will happen, because if you just break down the lives of these individuals, man, it's all worth a movie. But anyway, on to today's article from downloadpads.com. And today's article was about monetizing knowledge, because this is a key thing that you're going to have to do in order to find your own success in the music industry or in anything. See, the cliche is that knowledge is power, and you know what? It's not so cliche, because that's 100% real. Because you look at anything, like, say you hire a plumber to come to your crib and fix up some stuff. You're really doing that because you don't know how to fix all of this stuff that he's doing. So therefore, that individual monetized that knowledge that he has for plumbing, man, and used it to get some money up off of you. So how do you translate that to music, man? Record labels have been doing that forever, like going back to actual records and vinyl and such, man. We could not mass produce and actually make vinyls on our own. You actually had to go to companies to do so, and they had the money to make it all happen. So therefore, they were able to monetize that knowledge and those connections in order to get people to buy this stuff, because you couldn't get music any other way. And that technology has continued to evolve till we got to where we're at now, but yet now, all of the technology that we have caught up to them, so we can do everything that they want to do. So that's why we got thousands upon thousands of rappers putting out music all the time. So you as an individual need to come up with some kind of knowledge in order to sell your music to the people, in which that can be anything, dude. Your creativity is really the limit here, and this is something that I've been saying for quite some time, because it looks like SoundCloud is going to fail. Whoever comes up with the next SoundCloud that everybody is rocking with, man, that's probably going to be the next person to see some shine. I hope you enjoyed the show. You can follow me at Twitter up there, and you can go to downloadpads.com, that's down there, to read today's article.